Welcome back. I'm Matt Wyman.
And I am occasionally, sometimes, maybe Matt Romeo.
Not always.
Not always.
Essentially, that's what he was trying to say, people.
Yeah, I'm essentially Matt Romeo.
Sometimes he likes to pretend he is a little fairy princess.
Sometimes. I like to pretend I'm a pretty pink princess.
So, should we actually do our show?
I guess we should actually do our show.
Yeah, this is Between 2Matts.
Yep. We're going to be covering our Part 3 review of The Inheritance Cycle.
I mean, we've already done 2 of them, so we might as well just finish it.
Yep, we're going to review Brisingr. What was your... Don't you do that.
That's my dragon breath, God.
Oh, thought you were groaning in disgust.
It's a terrible book.
I heard that. We'll start with pros. What was your number one pro of this book, if you have a pro?
My number one pro is that you get to see Saphira's point of view, which is really cool because Christopher Paolini kind of totally switches personas and his writing and his entire writing style to get kind of her perspective. And it's really weird how far she can see, how much she misses Aragon.
Oh, it's so adorable.
I know it's weird because they have that soulmate-ish bond
but
thing.
they're two different creatures.
But they're two different creatures, but together they're one. And how she sees water, and she can hone in on
she can hone in on animals and be like that.
I'm gonna eat that.
I'm going to freaking eat that.
And she thinks she calls people or anyone with 2 legs two legs. Two-legged people that are just stupid. It's funny. She's like, why would we do this? We could just rip the person's head off and eat them.
Because she's essentially a god.
Yeah, definitely a god.
Yeah, especially because dragons, imagine if a dragon actually existed.
The ultimate power of the universe, a dragon.
Don't underestimate the technical power of this construction you have created.
This is a dragon.
Guys. Okay, my pro of this is it really anchors in the maturity of Aragon. Yeah, in that face.
This is why we should probably have a video podcast.
Yeah, because Wyman...
Show my face, it'd be
he's grimacing.
No, that's not true.
But it really does anchor in he's an adult now, because when he's on the road trip with Arya, he doesn't try and express his feelings. He doesn't try and make moves on her. He's just let's just hang out and roast marshmallows.
Wrong. That's so wrong. He totally tries to make a move on her, but he's been friend zoned so hard.
Such friend zone.
It's like a repeated punch in the face friend zone. It's oh, you want
punch in the nuts, more like it.
Ouch. Yeah, but seriously, it's just well, maybe we'll just hold hands, and I'll be your friend for the rest of
Let's
the
hold
evening.
hands. I'm gonna hold hands with these callous knuckles that you have.
Yeah, that I made. Isn't it cool that I can work magic because I'm an adult now?
I didn't understand that. I was like, why do you need to have calluses on your knuckles so you can punch people? It's called greaves.
It's so he can't feel it.
Yeah, but it's called greaves.
Yeah, I know, but what
It's
else?
called wear a glove.
So he can do it with his bare hands.
Whoa, we got a badass over here.
Pretty much.
All right, I think we're going to delve into your favorite part of this. It's going to be the cons of Brisingr.
My con for this book, Brisingr, Part 3 of the Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini, is the entire book. It is so stupid. And it didn't need to happen. And it's just all these filler things that, literally didn't even need to be explained, that Christopher Paolini felt we should probably, I'll explain that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And it was just and then you get, 4 different character point of views that is completely pointless.
Yeah, well, but it's a good filler, because if we had just...
No, it is not. You don't need it.
But if we had just jumped to Inheritance, we wouldn't understand a lot about the world.
Yeah, we would. We would be fine. You can skip. The only part about that you can't skip is the end with Ormus. That's it.
And the Razak.
No.
Screw the Razak?
Yeah, screw the Razak. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're completely they're little kid villains.
Little kid
Them little
villains.
kids, they killed my uncle. I'm gonna get him. It's like that. It's like
They are the last
there's-
anchor to his past life. He has to kill them.
It's so one-dimensional. He could have done that when he went to Hellgrind anyway. He could have been like, "Oh, we're sneaking into Hellgrind." Meanwhile, pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, because they totally have
Magic.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have laser guns in this.
That's what magic sounds like.
Since when did that happen?
This is what magic sounds like in the real world, ladies and gentlemen. Come on,
Pew,
magic,
pew.
magic, pew, magic. Pew.
I always imagine
Lightning bolt.
I always imagine magic as just being like colorful fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. My con of this book is that it is way too long. This book needed to be maybe 100 pages shorter because
Just 100 pages.
because it drags on a lot. Whereas Christopher Paolini specifically told us it's like this book needs to happen because it's a filler. And it's like, well, don't elaborate on it. Get to the point. Get to the point of what this book is about, and that is the point of this book for me is so that he can create a sword.
Yeah, it's so much filler that it's like there's no point. Like, why have that much cream filling, man? Like, my donut is okay. Whoa. Why is there so much? Like, why? Who cares about Roran? Like, I mean, he's really badass, but who cares about all this? Like, all these minute, random details. Wouldn't it be cool if you just heard it from like somebody else who's like, "Wow, did you hear what Roran did? No way!" We're like, wow, that'd be cool.
No way. Focus needed to be on Murtagh.
Yeah, it really, really did. And I am, like, I can't even express how much, like, how cooler this book would have been if Murtagh was an actual character.
Oh man, if Murtagh was like one of the central characters, this book would have been completely different. Okay. Do you want to do a review, like on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't remember if we did that for the first 2 parts.
I don't know. I'd give it a 6.
Really? That's generous for you.
Well, I mean,
I know you
has
really
dragons and magic. It automatically gets a 6.
automatically, ladies and gentlemen. If you write anything that has dragons and magic, Matt Wyman will give you a 6.
It's a given.
It's a given. I'm gonna give it a 7, maybe a 7.2.
That's kind of not generous for you. It's stingy.
Well, like I said, it needed to be shorter. But I think that wraps it up for us here at Between 2 Matts.
I'm Matt Wyman.
And I'm Matt Romeo.